Hello, it is Sunday, January 28th. Yeah, 28th, 2018. I haven't done a video since I think last Saturday on the 21st. I did a video, but it was garbage and ended up deleting it by accident, but it was garbage, so. I went to practice Monday, trained real hard. I went to practice Wednesday. Thursday, I went to the sister gym. Friday, Saturday, yeah. By Saturday, I felt a little burned out. I've been doing no Rose Thorns, and the goal was to do no Rose Thorns, which is my go-to move, you know, what I've been relying on too heavy for a little while. My goal was to do no Rose Thorns for a month, and yesterday during class, so I have one more week left. So, you know, starting Monday, I have one more week left of no Rose Thorns. But on Saturday, I was rolling and I was having a lot of trouble. It was like I got stuck in a rut, and it was like, man, like, you know, double underhooks or, you know, a Rose Thorny move would be really good right here, but I can't. I get kind of stuck. And I was working a lot on getting out of from bottom with a good half guard. So, you know, you end up mounted or in side control, you work your way for a half guard, and then you try to get the underhook on the same side, and then, you know, wrap your feet around the leg, and then switch your feet wrap around the leg, and try to, you know, bump them up, and come up on top like that. So I've been working on that a lot and fine-tuning it against the big strong guys once they get on top of me, because I'm not doing any Rose Thorns or double underhooks. And I got some good practice in, but what I realized today is that I think 3 weeks was enough, and I think starting Monday I'm going to just do, because there's still 3 weeks left until my tournament, so I think starting Monday I'm just going to do whatever I want. And since I like to tell everybody what I'm doing so that people can expect things from me and kind of hold me accountable in a way a little bit. Since I'm telling everybody at the gym I'm not doing Rose Thorns, on Monday when I go in and do some Rose Thorns, it'll almost be like simulating what it'll be like in a tournament, going against someone who has no clue what I'm going to be doing. So I think that's actually, and it'll give me a pretty good indication of what could happen in a tournament setting. Yeah, because my rolls, I got kind of smashed today, but it's not bad. But I was doing really good for a while with no Rose Thorns, but I think I've hit my peak, and I think I need to mix things up by going back to that. So yeah, so I'll do that for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then I'll spend the last week really fine-tuning things. I really need to pick up my wrestling. I'm going to start staying after class a little bit and not just asking people like, hey man, can I practice some takedowns on you? Like, you can practice takedowns on me too, but I need to get some takedowns in. Do you mind? It's 2 a.m. I'm about to hit the gym. I had a pretty good workouts yesterday on Saturday. Woke up, I went to jiu-jitsu, and I went to the gym, and then I went to the beach, and I ran for an hour and a half, but I didn't hit the gym. So I need to get my workout in. I think I'm gonna do arms, and then I'm gonna finish up some chest stuff that I didn't get to on chest day, and then I'm gonna do like a couple things for legs. I had a good leg workout the other day because I did heavy squats and lunges, and I went for a run. But that was it. That was all I did, and I mean I was on that rack for like a good 30 minutes doing some, you know, sets with some vigor. I played Oscar in chess Saturday night, and I beat him. It was pretty dope. Oscar's my cousin. He's actually a lot better than me at chess, but I beat him every now and then. The way like a white belt tops out, you know, like a white belt who tries real hard tops out like a really good blue belt every now and then. I got topped out by some white belts today. It's funny, like, you know, it's almost like in MMA how like there's a string between John Dodson and to Stipe Miocic, you know, but because I can tap out like some really good people, and then I'll get tapped out by like, you know, it happens, you get tapped out every now and then by people you shouldn't, which is funny. But yeah, I've actually been wanting to implement chess into my jiu-jitsu strategizing. So I'm glad I got a good game in, and even better, I'm glad I won a really hard game, even if he lets me take moves back. So my diet, let's see. My diet's going pretty good. I was about 202 all week long, which is pretty good. I think I had junk food last night, so Saturday night had some Del Taco. I love Del Taco for some reason. I just love it. I love it. Like Taco Bell. Like I love Taco Bell. I don't think I had any other junk food. I think I had a sausage McMuffin thingy on a Wednesday when I just had no time to get nothing. It's from Carl's Jr. It was actually real big too, and it was like a bunch of egg and just the meat. And I was like, man, if I just take the bread off, because I put no ketchup on it, try to be healthy. And I was thinking, like, oh, I could take the bread off and eat it like that, but I was a fat ass. It was so good. So my diet's going okay. I'm putting the effort in. Put a tiny bit more effort and just cut out all the junk food. But yeah. My addictions, let's see. Cigarettes. Yeah, I'm having like 2 cigarettes every day, which is like the most in a long time. So I need to just cut that out. I don't know why I'm smoking so much. Yesterday it was because I was hanging out with Oscar, but I've been having like a cigarette every single day at work, and that's just not normal. Drinking probably a little bit too much. I think I had a beer, maybe almost every night. I hope not. So yeah, I'm gonna try to cut it down to 1 night of drinking a week, maybe 2. Maybe like 1 weekday and 1 weekend. I think that's pretty practical. Caffeine, I need to get my caffeine down too. Yeah, I have a bunch of addictions. Fuck. I drink probably 5 cups of coffee a day, maybe more, and then a pre-workout. So yeah, I'm gonna have to knock that down too. I just feel really diversified. Like, I feel like butter, spread over too much bread, like from Lord of the Rings or something. But I feel really stretched out and just spread thin over all my projects. I have all these projects, and then what I do is I go and I give myself more projects. Like right now, I have all these music projects. I'm really into. I love music, but I'm not like a musician. I'm not a real musician, but I'm fascinated with music and with instruments, and the way it all goes down. And I'm making a guitar out of like a cigar box and like a guitar neck and some pieces that I bought all separately, and it's gonna be pretty cool. But I'm thinking about finishing that up because I've had these pieces for forever. I need to wrap it up. And then I want to get an electric violin, and then I want to fix the violin that I have. And don't get me wrong, I can't play any of these instruments. Probably the instrument I can play the best, honestly, is probably the ukulele. And I mean, I can't really play much. Maybe I'll add something, to the video, but it's all right. I love music. I love music. I like all kinds of music. I like every kind of music. Shoot, today I listen. When someone's like, oh, what kind of music do you like? Like, that's a really hard question to answer. Like, literally, I think the best way to answer that is like the last music that I listened to during, say, a workout. Because today I listened to Madonna. I listened to that Sandstorm song. It was funny. I was running and I was listening to it. I was getting all into it. I just started laughing, while I was running. The beach was packed. And I was just cracking up. It was a cool song. It's a cool song to work out to. I'm glad I remember that. I'm going to put that on right now, right before going to 24. I was hanging out after class, and my professor was telling a story about how the first time he ever wanted to try jiu-jitsu, he walked into that gym and they were playing that song and they were punching in front of the mirror, and he was like, I don't know if I want to do this. It was pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm about to go into the gym, smash this workout. I think I've covered about everything. I think I covered about a week's worth of stuff. It's hard to do the videos. Like, I do a video and then I'm not happy with it because of like, man, what do I say like and but, and so much. The one is starting to bug me. It's like, fuck, who the fuck am I, Kevin Lee? Oh, they just announced Daniel Cormier versus Stipe. That's awesome. It's awesome. Crazy. I wonder how John Jones feels about that. It's madness. It's madness. Jacare knocked out Derek Brunson today. I was surprised. I was really rooting for Derek Brunson. But good job, Jacare. He needed that. He needed that. Yeah. And everyone's saying that he looks different after USADA, and that he's not going to be the same. And everyone was kind of doubting him. It's that recency bias in MMA. You know, whoever fought last and had a good performance is going to be the top dog. I knew Francis wasn't going to win. I knew he wasn't. I was calling that. I'm usually pretty awful at calling fights too, and I'm getting real good all of a sudden. Or maybe I'm not getting real good. Maybe I just knew because I got Vulcan wrong. Or I just wanted Vulcan to win, but I knew DC was going to win, to be honest. I always root for DC. I always root for whoever's DC's fighting right before the fight. And then afterwards, I'm like, yeah, you know, DC's the best of the best. It's funny. Except for John Jones. John Jones is the only one who beats him. He has his number. But they love each other. They're best friends. John Jones wants to be Daniel Cormier's best friend so bad. He loves him like a dad. Alright, no more excuses. I'm gonna go in.